Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Lexicon Artists. I'm your host Ewan, and this is my lovely wordmaster Christina.
Ciao.
And we are back as usual to talk about some amazing words. So let's have a look together. Alright, so our first word today is a bit of a tongue twister, and that word is I can't even pronounce it.
Be prepared for this.
Cacarafiophobia.
Cacarafiophobia.
Cacarafiophobia. And that tongue twister, once you can get your head around it, is the irrational fear of failure.
And, beyond the rational fear, onto the irrational.
A bit more extreme version of it is the... Don't make me say it again. Cacarafiophobia. Yes.
Cacarafiophobia.
Cacarafiophobia. Nailed it. But yes, the extreme fear of failure. A bit more extreme than the normal anxiety you get.
Some failure is bad and it's justified to be afraid of that. But when it becomes excessive and becomes a phobia, it gets its own word because it's so extreme and specially bad.
Yeah, well, I guess, it's that social structure that maybe these people aren't used to or aren't, get up in their heads about beforehand. So it's just fear of even leaving the house at the end of the day.
That's agoraphobia.
Oh yeah, that's a whole different one, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, fear of doing much, I guess.
Fear of attempting to do anything because you're preemptively already experiencing the consequences before you've undertaken the action, I guess is the idea of it. It's like the fear is so intense you can't even start doing the thing.
Yeah.
Which is very counterproductive to life, I guess.
Yeah,
you need to do stuff.
Can't get started doing stuff. How do you finish doing stuff?
Yeah. It's one of those old lessons that failure is a key part of life. You have to learn how to fail in order to learn how to succeed. And just be able to take failure, be able to take fear and suffering and move on.
I think this in particular says, if we read on, it says, the fear is often intensified by a worry about the ridicule or humiliation that could result from a failed attempt. So really thinking about other people.
Yeah, the social aspects.
The social anxiety of it all mixed in with the fear of failing the task itself.
Yeah.
And just calamity Janing it up, essentially.
Definitely. I feel like it's much easier to attempt things without an audience, and yet when, whatever skill it is that's being practiced, once it's mastered, then it's a lot easier to confidently do it in front of people. But like if it's something you can do perfectly well on your own, as soon as somebody's watching, it gets harder. Like parallel parking or cooking or anything where someone's intensely watching you. It's like now you have to perform and
then this is just preemptively not even just knowing that that's going to happen essentially, and not even going to try because I know it's going to end this way essentially. So
I think you
can't tell the future. I don't know.
I think we assume though that it's probably coming from adverse experiences, like traumatic educational times that were meant to be teaching better ways to tackle life. And I think a lot of approaches people experience socially end up intensifying the fear instead of alleviating it.
Yeah, well, it's it. I think, as I said before, if people don't experience failure enough
and have it introduced and taught in a way that makes it acceptable. Sometimes it's intensified. The failure is brought to stakes at a young age sometimes where it doesn't feel safe to fail. And
it's not a good learning environment. You just get scolded for doing something wrong, then why would you try it again? Why would you want to do something
and without the explanation for why? So the attempt of doing a thing and unknowingly and poorly communicating why it's coming with ridicule and whatever else. There's a lot of ways people just get the wrong message and get locked into a shell when they should be getting taught to be a little more adventurous and try things and learn.
Yeah, as my dad used to say, or still does say, have a go, you mug, was a common phrase when he came to Australia. It was like, yeah, and kind of use that as a pillar of who you are. Kind of just like, yeah, just get out there and do things is a way of overcoming that fear. But yeah, you got to get out to
You gotta push
undertake
yourself.
that. You got to, just not think about it as much, I guess, or
Don't let the fear
Don't let
take
the-
you down before you
yeah.
do it.
yeah, it's hard to do, but and easy to say, but try to think more
Yeah.
positively about
Yeah.
situations, or not caring what other people think as well is another thing. Like, who cares if someone raises their voice or something? Who cares what someone else thinks? As the dude says, it's just like your opinion, man.
That's just like
It's
your
just-
opinion. I can't even say it.
That's just like your opinion, man.
Yeah.
So
To a certain extent, there's stuff you don't want to try because you have a reasonable idea that certain aspects of society are just going to reasonably react in a certain way. But as a kid, you need to work that out, and then growing up as an adult, you need to still find your place in society for when to do what. And I think people generally, if they have this, are going to be too timid to try stuff and see what is perfectly fine and should be encouraged to do. Just generally having an aptitude for life and an adventurous spirit and being open and curious. Even those completely benign and lovely characteristics, to some people are not safe to try because they're just too scared.
Yep, just can't even open their mouth to say anything or do anything. So, yeah, very repressed people, I guess. People just can't get out of their shell. And to be honest, I've probably been a bit of a cacoraphio-phobic
Haven't we
before.
all? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just got to dive in to know, though. I think the last quote I'll leave on this word is, was it? You can't know until you try, and if you try and fail, you can't know if you tried the right thing.
Okay,
I like that quote. I don't know where that was from, but I remember hearing that, and I thought that was really smart. It's like anything. Edison making a light bulb or whatever, or fail a bit different, but fail 1,000 times.
And you just keep trying.
I know 1,000 ways of not making a light bulb kind of mentality.
Yes, exactly.
So, yeah. Yeah. Be positive, people.
Keep pushing. Keep trying to fight through.
Yeah. All right. The next one is a little bit easier to pronounce, I think. Just a little bit. The next word here is I've forgotten how to say this one as well. Epiolatry. Epiolatry. And that is the very rare noun that means to worship words.
The worship of words. Yeah, I think we can definitely relate to that.
That is us. Yeah, that's the lexicon artist to a T. Example, his epiol.
Are you trying to make it into a noun?
No, I'm trying to read the bottom bit.
The example. His epiolatry was evident in the way he meticulously chose each term for his writing. His epiolatry was evident, so well-chosen words.
Really thinking about the words you're using, I guess, because you have so much respect for words in general. So you don't want to get it wrong and disrespect words, or...
You want to convey the meaning the most accurately and most precisely as possible, because there's such a variety and there's no real perfect synonym. So each word just has its own precise nuance for its own meaning. There's the concept of true names. Every single thing has a particular word, even people, that just perfectly encapsulates them, and it's just one combination of sounds that you can tell that means this thing, they correlate perfectly, because no matter what language it is in the true language, or the one true language, the true name of a thing. That's why if we had access to those words, if you have the ability to decipher what each thing's true word is, true name, then it would be one unique thing for each thing that exists. But instead we have multiple words with different nuances in all the different languages.
Yeah, different
So
languages.
that's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, that's it. When you get all
Yeah.
languages in one, I'm sure we could have a word for literally
Yeah.
every single thing.
Yeah.
But if you just stick in English, I think we kind of get a bit lazy maybe, or we're still branching out to get a bit more specific on some words.
I mean, I don't know if any one living human has the entire lexicon of all the languages in their head, but access to all of them in all the dictionaries and things, perhaps, and the computer and the internet, collating them all together. But yeah.
Maybe you're a weird kid like me and you just like to read the dictionary and just look up words and be like, what the heck does that mean? And, or, they're all still making words. So yeah,
still
we're
including new ones. Yeah.
We all show a bit of epiolatry. I forgot how to say it again. I can't say it.
Epiolatry.
Epiolatry.
Epic. Epos. Word or tale. Epos.
That meaning word or tale.
Latria meaning worship. Cool.
Yeah, so it says over the side here, very rare word, so obviously it doesn't come up very often. Obviously we're using AI mode for this one, so it's not too much info on it, in all honesty, but just one that, once you, again, get your head around it, is a little bit of fun, and yeah, I just thought it was relevant for what we do, and epiolatry. You just get that on a cassette or, just going through your head while you're sleeping. Just have someone lovely going, epiolatry.
But then also say other words, so you get some other words in there.
Yeah, you just wake up and all you can say is epiolatry.
You've lost the ability to speak everything except for epiolatry.
But yes, the word was coined by the American physician and author Oliver Wendell in his book, The Professor at...
Holmes Senior.
Oh, Holmes Senior, sorry. Officer, yeah.
He's got a long name.
A lot of names.
Oliver Wendell Holmes Senior. Not to be confused with the others.
Derived from ancient Greek words epos.
Yeah, so literally did make his own word. Did a snazzy little portmanteau with words that already existed in ancient languages, plumped them together like they do with medical terminology and like taxonomy for flora and fauna and all that. Just like how do we name things? Look at this new to us thing. What do we call it? Let's look at the old words we got that describe stuff and plop them on there.
Let's bring them together.
Use the rules of language we always have, so new people can work out what a thing is by also knowing the rules and deciphering what we've put down here for them.
Yeah, obscure word, but it
Nice
has
to
appeared
know.
in other contexts. But not for the meaning that it has. I think things were literally called the epiolatry
because it's a
in
nice
video
sound.
games and.
But that could also still be a nod or an homage to
just
the
worshipping
original,
the word itself, maybe.
Yeah.
Worshipping the word.
Yeah.
I just gotta keep saying it or else I'm gonna forget how to say it. Epiolatry.
Epiolatry. It's so epic, this idolatry we have towards words and language itself. I mean, I feel like human society would be completely different and much more deficient if we didn't have the ability to communicate, and especially with words, the vastness of communication and the intricacy and the detail that we can convey through spoken and written language versus just grunting and pointing like without words, which is also an option.
Well,
but
everyone's
limited.
typing a lot more these days as well, and like on their phones,
Yeah,
like spelling
written.
things out, or hopefully spelling them correctly, or trying to.
I think as long as meaning,
at least using and trying to get
understanding and
sentences
meaning
going still. That's good. Not just texting like mate with M8 and stuff. Like hopefully.
I think it has
people
its place.
Broadening and articulating in sentences.
It is fun to have particular codes and abbreviations. It's like, I have another word we should add to the thing. Shibboleth. Come back to it. It has to do more permanently now with the 6-7 thing. That's a huge trend. That's everyone's kind of
all the kids.
Yeah, but yeah, essentially that's what the text language and like computer abbreviations were for a while. It was a very niche in-speak that not everyone wanted to use or did know about or could use because they had been taught a specific way of using language, like prescriptive language, as a way of thinking about it. You can only communicate in this manner for it to be acceptable and considered formal, whereas in society people don't want to stick to rules, because that's why language is not prescriptive, it's descriptive. We just come up with things on the fly. If we need
Anyone can make up a word.
Exactly, it didn't exist before. People come up with words. All the new ones that came in with the new generation, skeet, yeet, etc. I mean, they're not that new, but they came into popularity because there was a use and a need for it, and the group that was starting it off before it went to mainstream society were doing it not because it was the formal accepted word at the time. So all the typed abbreviations and things, it indicated you were identifying as a part of that group and using the language of that group. So it'd be weird to start speaking in full formal sentences in a freaking text message when someone said, "Oi mate, what's up? You free tonight?" But like abbreviated.
We've talked about that as well. You just have to communicate how others can hear you, or
it's like
read
meeting
it, or,
people halfway.
You gotta communicate. It's a two-way system.
Yeah, make some effort to be understood and understand others.
If we all showed a bit more epiolatry, nailed it. Maybe we'd all start understanding what each other is saying more often. You know, if we wanted to expand a bit more and broaden, Anyway, that's why we're here. We want to expand our vocabularies and expand yours, and hopefully pronounce the words correctly for you as well. So
increase our chances to be better understood and better understand others.
Epiolatry. Alrighty, third word coming at you now, and this one's a bit different. This one is widdershins.
Yeah, what a fun word.
A little fun one here, and
the sword, and I liked it.
It's a good one, and it's a Scottish English word, and it's was it?
In a direction contrary to the sun's course, considered as unlucky, anti-clockwise.
So things going in the other direction. Kind of
Alrighty. Going windishin to the sun.
So counterclockwise from west to east. Different rotation. The backwards rotation is what I get from this one. So I don't know how we can use this one in a sentence. I'm sure we'll get there. Oh, here we go. She danced widdershins around him.
Okay. So I guess
she danced
anti-clockwise. Yeah, it's considered unlucky because, I don't know, more dizzying. There's also that weird thing in history where people just didn't like things being counter to the norm, like left-handedness was considered sinister.
Yes.
And it's like being just not of the majority, being left-handed or going anti-clockwise. Any differences?
No, we can't do that.
I can't have any of that. I've got to squash that, force people to conform, and maybe destroy them in the process. But
oh well.
They seem to know better, apparently.
Well, that's why this word wasn't around very long ago, because I guess people weren't going anti-clockwise as often, but in books and literature it has kicked off in the last 20, 30 years there, I think. Early 16th century from Middle Low German Widersins. From Middle High German Widersinnes. Wider meaning against, and sin direction.
Okey-dokey.
That makes a lot of sense then. Second element was associated with Scots in sin, sun. Interesting. Very interesting word. It probably doesn't come up too often, but let's look at a couple of usage examples here, I think. Oh, there's the one we had.
Watch and learn, his friend replies enigmatically before changing the clockwise finger spin to widdershins. That clears that up.
That doesn't clear that much up at all.
Watch and learn. Well, it does sound enigmatic, I guess, if you're taking something that's going one way and fully changing it.
Yes.
Yeah. Changing its direction and rotation.
Crowds of people are walking cultural widdershins around the oval of the reading room. Evander flung up one hand and made a circular motion widdershins in the air.
Okay.
That
Really
that
does.
way. Depends which who's looking at it.
I
If
mean,
I'm going that way, it's clockwise for you.
that would be anti-clockwise for me now, but it would look clockwise for you.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
So-
how about this way?
Yeah, we can all get on board with vertical widdershins. Yeah, widdershins.
Yeah.
So just another little cute one. I
It's
thought
kind of
as
a
well.
whimsy. Well, I found a lot of Scots words have a bit of whimsy to them, like mickle. Evil or unlucky. Yeah.
There you go.
Got a lot of time on your hands to prescribe causes to things. Like, things are bad. What's the cause? Something went widdershins.
Something went widdershins up.
Yeah.
The opposite of widdershins is
Ooh. Deosil.
Dilsil? It's sunwise, which means clockwise,
Yeah.
or in the direction of the sun.
Scottish Gaelic and Irish roots. Right hand turn. Deosil. See? They love going right. They love going to the right.
Yeah, I love going right.
I mean, it makes sense if you're starting with an agricultural society and everyone's right-handed and the sun's going from the west to the east, that you just orient everything according to the sun's movement and you orient yourself to that as well.
that's
So
what-
you grow and everything that way. And anyone going the opposite.
That's the big
Yeah.
thing about growing stuff, I guess. Gotta know where north is. So
Mhm.
knowing
Really just
the reverse of that might be important, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
fully organize your life as according to the direction and movements of the sun, because your life literally depends on it for everything. And if one or a couple of people in a society are just not paying attention or not functioning in accordance to that in a time when that was really pertinent, that would stick out and be
Yeah.
weird. So yeah.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. I don't know how much it would have gotten used in normal day-to-day conversation throughout the centuries. I don't know. Interesting one. It feels very specific.
Yeah.
Or just anything that goes the wrong way around, I guess.
Counter to the way
broaden
you
it
should, yeah.
into anything. So, interesting one. And
How they'd imagine the toilets flush in the southern hemisphere.
yes, they definitely
Widdershins.
are a bit Widdershins. Yeah. Yeah, anything that's backwards, you've got a new word to use there if it's spinning the wrong way. All right, on to our fourth word of the episode, and this one has me, I'm a bit tongue-twisted at the best of times, but this one, I'm pretty sure is insouciant.
Yeah, I think you nailed it.
Insouciant.
Impressive.
Insouciant.
Yes. Nailed it, I think. Yeah, thank you for the practice beforehand. But the insouciant describes the showing of a casual lack of concern.
Yeah.
So, an insouciant nature, perhaps, or nonchalant. There is a similar word.
Untroubled, unruffled, unconcerned.
Yes.
I feel like that's
Fast.
putting in too much effort in this.
Yeah, I feel like we've had a similar word to this already, but yeah, it has kicked off a bit in recent years. It's quite a nice word, I'd say. It's like
I like the
it
sound.
sounds good. It feels good to say.
Yeah.
Insouciant.
It just sort of slides out of the mouth a little insouciant. Yeah.
An insouciant shrug.
It's got a bit of sibilance to it. It's like,
Yeah. Lackadaisical.
yeah.
That was the word we had. A bit lackadaisical, I think. Just like,
Yeah. That feels
Liking.
more benign though, so it doesn't, I feel, have, not that this is necessarily a negative word, but it has more negative connotations to it, I feel, than lackadaisical,
Yes.
which is a little bit more laissez-faire and easygoing, whereas, well, this is also carefree and unconcerned. Does it feel as lighthearted, or does it feel more like just, I don't know, neglectful as well? I don't know, what else does it have?
Let's look at the
Usage.
usage examples to get a better idea of how people use this word. They always seemed so blasé, so effortlessly cool, insouciant, suntanned with great clothes.
Okay, never mind, maybe it is a little bit more positive than I was feeling.
Yeah, it's just someone like, you know, too cool for school perhaps.
Yeah.
Just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of like, that's cool. What is cool? is being insouciant, apparently.
Yeah,
At the best
unbothered.
parts. Yeah, just unfazed. Yeah, unbothered, I think. And
Whatever the insouciant stage persona said, underneath, Smith desperately wanted approval. So there's also that. You can also just have it as an affectation, appear insouciant instead of actually truly being insouciant.
yeah,
You can
it's
describe.
physically
Yeah.
exert insouciance, I guess.
Yeah, or attempt to.
Yeah. Interesting word. Yeah, nonchalant, similar. A couple of other similar words.
Yeah.
Untroubled,
Heedless.
unworried,
Equable.
heedless.
Yeah.
Love that one. I'm sure they used that one a bit back in the day.
Yeah. Equanimous.
Equable, equanimous.
Equanimous, yeah.
Interesting.
Equanimous.
The opposite of insouciance, a bit more
Anxious
used to
and
those words there, being
concerned.
concerned.
So that's why it would be a desirable trait. People would probably rather be free of anxiety and concern if you can
Cool.
get yourself in a state where you don't have to have causes for anxiety and concern. Then it sounds like a delightful state to be in.
Well, again, maybe you. Yeah, again, that's another thing that you might not see, but they feel like you might not see that someone's anxious, but they will
Hide it
truly
well.
are. They just hide it really well. Or, it's interesting. Another, again, it's a nice word. I think insouciant. Yeah, certain amount of lightheartedness. Yeah, there you go, insouciance. But rather than merely being cheerful, someone with insouciance truly couldn't care less. Insouciance can be a positive state, like the childlike insouciance when you feel. You feel when you're watching cartoons instead of paying your bills. Yes.
Yeah.
A little bit of the feeling of happily procrastinating. It's like, it doesn't matter, I can do this instead. Because
carefree chilling.
so that might be a bit negative if it's procrastinating something important, but if you're happy to do so and you're nice and chill and calm.
Probably depends on moderation and context. If you're insouciant all of the time, that would be problematic. But if you are able to just feel insouciant and carefree and enjoy life without giving an F, great.
Yeah. Good on you.
Good life balance.
It's going to be a happy life, probably. Yeah.
Be able to enjoy things and not be stressed all the time.
Well, hopefully you
Should
do
be,
enjoy things still. You're not completely...
Not dead inside, numb. If you're not caring, that
not
can
getting
also be
worked up
that.
over anything. is the
Yeah.
thing, I think.
Yeah.
So you are caring still. You're still...
Hopefully.
not just...
Not so unbothered that you can't
callous.
feel
It's
anything.
different to being callous, I think. It's like...
Too cool to care about anything.
Anything.
Yeah. Insouciant shrug. Oh, look at that child get run over. Like, maybe not then. That might be too far,
So
perhaps.
some things shouldn't be casual.
Yeah.
In your concerns. So not always good to be insouciant, but
Good to know the word and be able to use it.
yes, a lovely word to describe if you are very carefree. All right, our final word today is a little bit of a fun one to say, but could be taken in some strange ways. But this one is singulomania. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. Singulomania. And it's a term for a strong desire or obsession with holding someone in your arms. So, yeah. A very romantic saying, I'd like to hope. A modern coined word formed from the Latin singulum,
Yes,
which
we're
means
hoping.
belt or embrace, and the Greek word mania or mania. Mania is madness or excessive enthusiasm. Yeah, so an excessive enthusiasm to embrace. How do you feel about that? I know a lot of people that hate hugging.
Yeah.
So they would hate a singulomania
Yeah.
person, I'd say. It's like, what are you doing?
Especially if they don't ask first.
But also, maybe it's a good thing if you have that relationship with someone and you just, you embrace the
Be on the
people you
same
love,
page. Yeah.
and, hug them every day.
Mm-hmm.
Like I hug you every day,
Yeah.
we hug every morning, when we wake up. So, yeah, a little bit of singular mania, or just a trickle. Don't want
Just a
to
tiny
overdo
bit.
it.
Just for the right times when we feel it.
Yeah, use it with the people you love.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just go hugging anyone.
But then again, some people love to hug and are happy to hug anyone.
Happy New Year kind of stuff. I remember hugging strangers in the street. Happy New Year.
The free hugs people.
Yeah.
Sometimes people just want to have a hug.
Yeah, some people just need a hug.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Bit of love and positivity.
whether you're the one that's like, come here, I want to hug everyone.
Yeah.
That's a bit creepy, I think.
It depends. You can kind of hopefully sense which people are kind of creepy when they're wanting to hug and which are just loving and genuine.
Yeah. So I like to think most of us just
yeah.
looking to be there for someone, just giving someone that warmth, that good feeling.
Companionship.
Yeah. So, I see it as a good thing. I think it's like looking to give off positive vibes and whether you're relying on it though, I think that might be the other
mania
part to it if you're like
excessive again, like a phobia.
Dependent on someone and just can't let them go or something like.
Or just the excess of need. I mean, there's everyone needs some social connection and like contact. But if you're needing beyond a certain amount of it, it becomes excessive and becomes a problem. That's where I think the mania part is.
And you get hooked on the
never get
The
satisfied.
love, you get hooked on the warmth.
Yeah,
it's I can't go without. I need another hug.
Mm-hmm. Or
strange.
Either you don't have any and you need it desperately, or once you get some, you can't get enough. More.
You'll hear it in like TV shows or movies when, like, I don't know, the bad person or someone that's had a bit of a turning arc in the story finally comes around and they're like, I just need a hug or something like, I just need a hug. It's like, a bit of singular mania creeping in. It's like, I just need some warmth in my life. Someone, please. So, I don't know, hopefully it's not that desperate. Interesting. Strong desire to hold someone in your arms.
Scroll back up. Well, sometimes described as an overwhelming desire for a relationship. Its more specific and common definition is the physical yearning to embrace someone. So just wanting to have someone for yourself to hold on to.
Yeah. Whether maybe it's a mother with their child or something as well, just like
relationship. Some kind of relationship, some kind of ability to have reciprocal love.
Yeah, it just has to be
pretty new human desire.
A person experiencing singular mania often feels incomplete without romantic attachment, craving closeness or partnership to the point where solitude feels unbearable. Though not a clinical diagnosis, it reflects a deep emotional dependency often fueled by the longing for connection and validation.
Interesting.
So, probably big time fueled by loneliness and longing and connection. So,
I think everyone desires and requires some level of connection and validation.
The hierarchy of needs is somewhere in there, I'm sure. Like social needs, there's got to be a minimum amount. Someone just didn't talk or listen to anyone and just live their whole lives without connecting with people. That would be, I don't know what kind of life that would be. That'd be strange, I think. How would that even happen?
I don't know if it's because of nature or nurture, though, because maybe every case of it would be different and unique. Maybe they had connection and validation, but never enough, and just continued feeling the unbearable solitude and loneliness despite having some available. Or I have no idea, just because I feel like the opposite. Incomplete without romantic attachment, craving closeness. No.
Not for me. Exactly. That's how I started this one. There are a few people out there that would shrug off someone that's coming at them with a hug. And
so you've got the opposite problem of my disposition. Whoop.
Yes. It's like you're a positive and I'm a negative. Not gonna Well, they attract, don't they?
What?
Positives and negatives attract. You're
Yes.
a positive and I'm a positive, and we don't like
Yeah.
negative.
Also negative.
So anyway, get a little bit of singulomania in your life. Yeah, we all need a little bit of love, a little bit of warmth and embrace in our lives. So make sure to hug your loved ones, folks, and
Consensually.
yes, consensually. Make sure you're hugging together, and yeah, keep it lovely, keep it nice. Love you. I don't know. Love everyone. Everybody love everybody. I don't know. Or else. That's right.
Good word session today.
Yeah, it's been a good session today. Thank you all for tuning in for a couple of new words to add to your vocabulary. And yeah, tune in next week. We'll be coming back at you with 5 more words. So we'll see you in the next one. Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy what you saw today, please like and subscribe and follow us on Blue Sky and Duolingo if you'd like to learn more.